Thank you for tuning in to tonight's game. Your game is coming up next. But here's some information from the Indiana High School Athletic Association.
6 easy ways to become an MVP. And by MVP, we mean most valuable parent. Like all of us, the parents of high school athletes tend to protect their children from adversity, or they overly involve themselves by advocating for their success. But when they do, they're negating the value of participating in high school sports. Among other lessons, high school sports teach teenagers to take nothing for granted, how to overcome obstacles, and that an extraordinary commitment of time and effort is required in order to reach goals and experience achievement. High school sports also encourage independence and self-sufficiency, attributes that are needed to be successful in life. It's natural for parents to love their children, and it's important to support them in as many ways as possible. With this in mind, here are 6 easy ways that you can be the MVP of your child's high school team. Number 1, attend your children's games as often as possible. Nothing demonstrates interest and involvement more than being there. And be sure to invite Grandma and Grandpa to come along with you. Number 2, cheer for all the kids on the team, not just your own. Here's a test for you. Do you know all the players on your child's team? Could you say hello to them by their first name? Embracing the entire team is a great way to show that your interest is sincere. Number 3, be a resource for your child's team. Does a teammate need help with transportation? Is the team trying to raise money for new uniforms? Is someone needed to organize a pizza party before the tournament starts? Maybe you can help. Number 4, try not to criticize the coach or the officials in front of your child. Hey, you're human, and there may be times when you need to vent, but be careful when and to whom you do it. Criticizing the coaching staff undermines its credibility and tends to put your child in the middle. And games are seldom won or lost because of an official's call. Remember, coaches and officials are objective. Most parents are not. Empower your child to talk with the coach about concerns. Everybody wants more playing time, and understandably so. But encourage your children to have that conversation with their coaches instead of you doing it for them. Giving teenagers the confidence and conviction to speak up for themselves is one of the greatest benefits of participating in high school sports. Number 6, focus on the life lessons your children are learning, not on win-loss records or how many points they're scoring. According to the NCAA, only about 2% of all high school athletes win a sports scholarship, and the average value of it is less than $11,000. But every child will benefit from the lessons they've learned as a result of participating in high school sports for the rest of their lives. It's difficult being the parent of a high school athlete. There's far more emotion and social pressure involved than is ideal. But if you follow these 6 pointers, not only will your children love and respect you, but so will their teammates and coaches. And you might even be named MVP. Thank you for your support of high school athletics in Indiana. Stay tuned now. The Indiana SRN game is next. Indiana SRN, where you're always in the game.
Good evening to the people from Texas to Arkansas to even New England. It's Regional Final 11, Triton Central and Heritage Christian. Thanks to our local folks and the people in Fairland, Indiana that's tuning in tonight. I'm Keith Myers along with Jimmy Cook, and this could be a very interesting contest. Triton Central winning this morning and Heritage Christian winning this morning brings this final. And Jimmy, both of these teams are very, very well endowed in good sportsmanship, but also great players. Number 1, Heritage Christian. Number 6, Triton Central. They're just about 30 miles apart from each other, and I tell you what, crowd is standing, and we're ready for a great game.
Well, we had an opportunity, Coach, to see both of these teams this morning. Obviously called just the Heritage Christian Union County game, but we did see the morning session with Triton Central able to pull off the victory, and both teams completing sweeps. It was a 3-game closeout for both these clubs now facing each other this evening. And in terms of in the climate that we live in right now, still in the middle of the COVID-19 pandemic, we understand that in these arenas, social distancing is going to be active, but Heritage Christian, the host site here, they're going to have their money's worth because it was a strong Triton Central crowd in attendance for them as well. Yeah.
You know, you look at these two teams and you look at the kill percentages and all those kill. And here's the rundown. Kill percentages per set, 12.4 for Heritage Christian, 12 for Triton Central. Hitting percentages, 285 for Heritage Christian, 195 for Triton Central. Blocks, 197 on the year for Heritage Christian, 176 for Triton Central. And digs, which is very important, 25 digs for Triton Central, 14.8. But here's where the rub meets. Aces, Heritage Christian leads that by about 40.
Have you, from what we saw from Heritage Christian this morning, particularly with the service, Gracie Ledbetter got in another groove, the second consecutive round of the state tournament that she's been able to be serving up aces left and right, had a long stretch of points put together via her service. But not only that, it felt like Raven Colvin had more command over her serve, able to not only send it deep and find the lines, but also, you know, you like to call it a little curveball or slider serve that just dies right when it gets over the net. It felt like both of them had more command than usual.
I think that's where home court advantage comes into effect. And you know, this is a neutral site game, so to speak, but you're playing on Heritage Christian floor. I think that's where the comfort is. She's practiced on this gymnasium floor all year long, so she knows where those lines are and where that advantage is. But Gracie Ledbetter, how about 19 in a row last week, did 4 or 5 or 6 in a row today, and Union County could never get a jump start. There just wasn't a break for them. For Triton Central, Park Heritage, you know, those games were close. Those were 25-13, 25-15, 25-20, those type of things. So, you know, both teams played very, very well today. Both get here. Both have the same goal to either be at Jasper or in Jennings County next week for the semi-state.
When you look at the success of these two teams recently, for Heritage Christian, we'll start with them. Winners of 9 of their last 10. And what we keep going back to, I feel like, Coach, is the depth of this ball club. There's a number of different seniors, a couple of juniors, but primarily a senior-driven roster that has continued to deliver time and time again, showing that they aren't just a one-trick pony with Raven Colvin. There's plenty of other weapons on this roster as well.
Well, you know, you look back at the last 2 years, they're 59-7. They have won 4 sectionals straight. They have won 2 regionals in a row. So they're on a roll. For Triton Central, they just get there and really has just not made it over the hump. They really feel, and Coach really feels, this is the team that can get the thing done. And in about an hour, we'll know, or maybe longer, because this could go all 5 sets. And if it does, folks, might as well go get you a Pepsi and get you a popcorn, because it's going to be a long night.
Yeah, 11 straight wins for the Triton Central Tigers. And then on the Heritage Christian side of things, winners of 9 of their last 10 matches. Of those 9 victories for Heritage Christian, we talked about this in the morning session if you listen to the radio broadcast. All 9 of those wins in that stretch came via sweep. They've yet to drop a game in that stretch, which continues to speak to the dominance that they've been able to show time and time again. But with Triton Central, again, anytime you're able to put 11 straight wins, sure, they've dropped a game or two. in those individual matches, but anytime you put together 11 straight wins, you're doing something right.
Well, you have, if you're if you're Heritage Christian, you're dressing 14. 12 are seniors. For Triton Central, they're going through 15. They dress 15. 4 of those are seniors. So this senior-laden team of Heritage Christian may have the advantage just because of the senior leadership. They have been here before. But I tell you what, going into the facility this afternoon, working with our camera guy and coming back out, there was a lot of Triton Central people believing that they can get this done, and they want to upset the Giant. And I tell you, every single time you're number one, people want to play. They play better than ever before, and they want to get you.
But on top of that, as we mentioned a little bit as well in our morning session, this is for lack of a better term, the victory lap tour for Heritage Christian, because they're up into Class 3A next year as well.
Yeah, that's true.
So if you want one more crack at them, if you're a Class 2A school, this is the end of the line.
This is the end of the line for about 2 years, so you better be careful with that. Tonight's game is brought to you by get a free estimate from the professional and affordable movers and local long-distance mover. It is College Hunks and Movers. Give them a call. Contact them today, 317-516-0569. College Hunks and Movers. Also, we want to thank McIntyre Imaging, Morales Group, and also Farm Bureau Insurance for being tonight's sponsor. We'll take a break. When we come back, we'll have the game for you. You're listening to Indiana SRN and Regional Volleyball.
In today's fast-moving business world, effectively marketing your company takes hard work, creativity, and the right team. With over 40 years of experience, PIP has been enabling companies large and small to find success in achieving their business objectives. We understand the challenges our clients face. That's why we have a variety of print solutions suited to fit your every need. Whatever your printing request may be, from a quick turnaround on a company brochure for an upcoming trade show, a direct mail piece that needs to be designed, printed, and mailed, to complex marketing projects, PIP is sure to have the right print solution for you. Nothing grabs attention like a well-crafted sign. It can transform virtually any surface into an eye-catching experience, boosting your marketing appeal. From banners, posters, floor graphics, and window decals, to wayfinding and yard signs. We not only help with sign design and getting it installed, we also integrate them into your overall marketing strategy, designed to help you win. PIP also provides best-in-class integrated marketing solutions to help you make the most out of your next campaign. Our approach to marketing ensures that your strategy is seamlessly executed across all media, online and offline, so your business always looks its best. At PIP, we understand it takes a team to achieve business growth, and that's why we're here to help. Get to know PIP and let us make your world a better place.
Welcome back to Heritage Christian High School. Jimmy Cook alongside the coach Keith Myers. Want to thank you again so much for taking part of your Saturday evening with us here on Indiana SRN. Of course, plenty of action has happened all day long on the Indiana SRN family of networks. From soccer to volleyball and back again.
We've been very, very busy. We will keep you abreast down at Bar Reeve. Bar Reeve and Tecumseh are playing. That will be the opponent for this winter tonight. So we'll keep you abreast of those games. Bar Reeve beat North Decatur 25-11, 25-10, 25-13 this morning. Henryville and Tecumseh. Tecumseh wins 25-14. How about this one? 25-22 and 25-23. Tecumseh really on a roll, but it's going to be a tough task beating Bar Reeve down at Bar Reeve.
Yeah, Bar Reeve in the coaches poll, they stopped their polling at the end of the regular season, but they were ranked number 1 in Class 2A back on October the 12th. Max Preps continues their ranking system even into the postseason. Heritage Christian has since overtaken them for that number 1 spot.
By a point.
Yep.
Did you vote?
I don't know that I have that yet. I haven't.
Oh, I should give you the voting so that.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I know I did vote.
There you go.
So I know where that one vote might have come from. I know Ben Wood voted over and over and over again. Here we go.
It'll be Brooklyn Shifley serving it up for Triton Central. We're underway here in the regional final as that's a nice cross-body spike. for Raven Colvin. 1-0 Eagles.
Can I tell you real quick, the two officials, Jeff Howard on top, Matt Knezevich on the bottom. I refereed with these dudes. When I was going down, they were coming up. Good to see those guys on the ladder and on the floor tonight.
Yeah, on the big stage, Lily Snyder will serve it up for Heritage Christian. Receive on the back row and misplayed there by Maddie Brown. 2-0 Eagles.
In fact, congratulations, Jeff Howard. He will advance to the semi-state next week because of he working the ladder tonight.
Snyder set to serve again. This time the Tigers work outside. That's going to soar along the far left side. 3-0.
Good start at Heritage Christian. This is what they wanted. Triton Central needs to get a stop very quickly here.
Early momentum favoring the Eagles. Here come the Tigers. Nice little float shot. Good play by Snyder. Ledbetter outside. Myers. Received by the back row. Dropped down by Snow. Tigers respond.
If you notice, though, they dug the second hit, not set it with their hands. They dug with the second hit. Maybe because of the 2 hits call that was called earlier today. That could be a tell of the tape. Might watch that tonight.
Have to take a look at it as Caitlin Bramlett serves it for the Tigers. Received by Ledbetter. Outside Colvin. Powers through.
Wow.
Just raw strength and athleticism there on the part of the Purdue commit and the senior.
And if you've been with us all year long, you know she's going to Purdue. Phillips, we were told, going to Arkansas State. And Snyder is either going to Taylor or IWU. So 3 big-time hitters for them going to university to play the next level.
All their hard work paying off. A little float shot there by Snow. Call 2 hits against the Eagles. Point for the Tigers, 4-2.
So what you need, if you're Triton Central right now, Jimmy, you need a long stretch of points. And that does not help you at all.
That does not get that train started as that service is into the net.
You know, if that net wasn't there, Jimmy, that ball would be over. Be over.
Yep. If only we could do something about that.
My goodness.
You have to commission them in the offseason.
I told our girls when I coach, I'll just move the net, girls.
We'll take care of it. Colvin's service, it was on point. We talked about it in the early goings. It was there in game 1 of the regional semis, match 1, I should say. Not there this time. It's airmail, and it's a 2-point game. Amelia Snow prepares to serve, puts it in play. That was Lowry. Menon in front of the net.
Wow.
Gets the kill out of it. Another excellent piece to this Heritage Christian attack has been Abby Menon. Time and time again, particularly when they've had to rotate the likes of Elizabeth Phillips and Raven Colvin. And Amaya Lowry out of the game. She's been key to step up. A lot of that, of course, starts with Lily Snyder setting things up in front of the net. A little misdirection shot by the Tigers. Outside they go to Phillips. Powers through. Hickey hits it over.
That's a smart move by Hickey, putting it back quickly.
Brown. Received by Myers. Phillips. Does she find the back row? She does. Finds the back line. Gets it to go down.
I tell you what, I think there was a touch there too, Jimmy. So,
Okay.
7-3.
Here's the service by Hickey. That'll be airmailed along. It'll be service for Maddie Beaver. That's into the net. A couple of unforced errors here by the Tigers. Giving free points to Heritage Christian.
We want to welcome you to the broadcast. And if you're watching the game, please tweet us at Indiana SRN. We'll give you a shout-out. And tell us where you're watching. We'll give you a shout-out. At Indiana SRN. Tweet us.
Served in play by the Eagles. Tigers on the counterattack. Powering through is Maddie Brown. Gets it to go down. Makes it a 4-point game. The Tigers hanging tough. Make it 8-5 rather. 3-point game, and the Tigers going blow for blow here early. That one's airmailed by Brown, 9-5. Again, unforced errors. If you take away the errors the Tigers have had so far, this is a tie ball game.
Yeah, but I think it's jitters because you see it in both places in both times. The strong hits aren't there yet. They're coming, though. The hard hitters are coming.
Ledbetter serves it up. They work outside. Powered through a block that time. Did Shifley.
Talk about a hard hitter. She's one of those hard hitters for Triton Central.
Yeah, there's not many that can power through a block attempt on the outside of Heritage Christian's play in front of the net. Misdirection shot. Slight miscommunication, one hit to get it over. The Tigers do. Myers, airmailed. 9-7, a 2-point game.
Coach helped with the out call there.
And service will continue for Brooklyn Shifley, the senior. Ledbetter came all the way up to get it. Myers via Snyder. That's going to go out. 10-7.
That campfire shot was there all afternoon long. Hello to Brianna Bratt, who's watching the game in Terre Haute, Indiana. Thank you very much for listening and watching tonight. Ben Hoke is watching. Beth Hogg is watching the game tonight as well.
Overhand service from Snyder. Here come the Tigers. That took a nice ricochet, benefiting Triton Central. Back to a 2-point game.
How about this one? Ty Gossel, a kid from Covenant Christian, watching Heritage Christian Volleyball. Thank you very much for listening. And Rex Ledbetter is watching the game tonight as well.
Appreciate all the viewership across the globe. Colvin receives that serve, and nobody was there to come help her. This is a 1-point game. Closest contest that we've seen for Heritage Christian since the early goings of the sectional.
And that's an unbelievable run that Snyder had to go get the ball just too late.
Bramlett serves it up. Finds the hole. One after Caitlin that time. Lead back to 2.
Kenzie Meyer on the hit.
It'll be Kendall Hickey serving it, the sophomore. Listed at 5'1". Sister of Paige Hickey, also on this roster. Outside return shot. Dug in by Snyder. They go to Lowry. She sends it into the net. 1-point game.
Maybe the approach was not there. Hit the ball on the wrong foot there.
Standing serve. Ledbetter tracked it down. Colvin, finesse shot. And a great set shot that time by Maggie Schweider.
Another viewer, you may know her. Debbie Myers is watching, but she's not going to tweet us. But she did see it. Doing a good job, Jimmy. Keep up the good work. Ben, good job.
Colvin receives. They go outside. Good set. That shot finds the right line, and the Tigers have a lead.
First lead of the night, and boy, did they bounce back. This is a smart timeout. Regroup.
We'll take a break as well. 1-point lead for the Tigers on Indiana SRN.
Hey, it's Keith Myers from Indiana Sports Radio Network. Well, thank you that you're watching the game tonight on Indiana SRN. If you would like to know more information about Indiana SRN, send me an email, coach@indianasrn.org. As vice president of this company, we hope that you sit back and enjoy the game. It's Indiana SRN, where you're always in the game.
Can't make it to the game? We've got your back. Just go to www.indianasrn.org and tune in to all of the live action, or go to our on-demand service and relive your favorite moments.
You're good at being you. You've been you for years. Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance is good at your insurance. Find an agent to help you think about it at infb.com. Start with Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance and stop knocking on wood. That's the coach, Keith Myers, with the knock assist. Jimmy Cook coming to you live from Heritage Christian High School. After the timeout, the Eagles looking to respond. Impressive dig effort there by the Tigers, though. They lead by 1 over top-ranked Heritage Christian. Lowry puts it down, and they're tied at 12 in game one.
Now Coven serving. Beanon is on the front row. She is 6'1". She will be the key here.
We talked about the command of her serve. Raven looked like she had it back in the first regional game this morning. Phillips, one hit to get it over. Impressive dig effort there. Menon blocked. Point for the Tigers.
How about the block by number 32? Maddie Beaver on the block.
Now serving will be Amelia Snow. Snow puts it in play. Snyder sets up Phillips, and she just got a bad angle on that.
Pressure right now on Heritage Christian is really, really, you could just tell.
Oh, it's immense the way this game is going.
It is. The momentum is crazy.
And that's an ace. Snow able to flirt with the back line. Makes it a 3-point lead. Have to start digging through the archives for the last time Heritage Christian had a deficit this large.
City Finals.
Phillips awkwardly played that. They go back to Phillips. Phillips powers through, and the bleeding stops there. Lead down to 2. It'll be Paige Hickey to serve.
Paige Hickey, 5'2", senior. Oh, no one there.
Got it to go.
That's the lack of communication there. The back row person in the sixth spot left, and no one filled her spot.
And one would think at this juncture,
You should know, yes.
at the very least, even if you don't know, the communication's there. And that's an aggressive swing and attack there by the Tigers.
Shipley on the kill there. Pretty impressive right here for Triton Central.
Not messing around with this grand stage. Beaver serves it. Phillips return shot. Here come the Tigers. Overhand hit is blocked. Oh no, it stays in. Stays in the effort there by the Tigers. Phillips again. Another dig. Give that one to Shifley. Tigers not messing around. Phillips again.
All the way.
Fine space. Puts it down.
Again, the out of system, Triton Central fails to put the back corner in there. And now, here we go. 16-15.
Maggie Ledbetter now serving. Received by the Tigers. Man, what a 1-2 punch there. Shades of what you're used to seeing from Raven Colvin.
You know, as we talked about, you get so fired up about playing the number one team in the state, and your adrenaline just carries you through.
Brown service. Snyder goes to Myers. Did she find the line?
She did.
No, she did not.
Called it out.
Looked like from our angle she might have, but instead they say just out. Lead is 3, 7 points away from stealing game one of the Tigers. Gracie Ledbetter sets up Myers. Float shot. Diving effort.
In the net.
Makes it 19-15.
We look at that adrenaline, and can you keep that adrenaline going throughout the game? That's the most important thing, is you got to play, you got to win the best of 5.
Phillips.
Oh.
Very quick with the volleyball of the Tigers. Not wasting a lot of time. Outside, powering through a block was Shifley. All Tigers in this first game. 20-15, 5 points away. Overhand service. Blocked in front of the net. And the Eagles look all out of sorts right now. They'll take a timeout. We'll take one as well. 4 points away are the Tigers from stealing game one on Indiana SRN.
More fixing, more finding, more being original. Unique like this, trendy like that. More designing this, arranging that. More saving, and then more making it happen. More of your space looking like this, and more of you feeling like that. More excitement, more savings, more furniture, more rugs, more flooring. More affordable luxury from RG Decor.
Can't get to a computer? Then we've got you covered. Just go to the Indiana SRN app and stay up to date with all of your favorite teams. You can watch live coverage or relive the experience with our on-demand service.
Back at Heritage Christian High School, the Triton Central Tigers trying to steal a game from the number one ranked team in Class 2A. Phillips. Tigers will counter. Overhand shot there, kept alive on a diving effort by Phillips. Ledbetter gets it over. Tigers all over the floor. Myers. Float shot.
Oh, where did that come from?
They'll set it over. Hickey tracks it down. Myers again, blocked. Ledbetter. Hickey. What an extended rally here. Nobody there. Another point for the Tigers.
Tigers came to play volleyball tonight, Jimmy.
Yep, they were not messing around with the opportunity so far. The Eagles in a world of trouble in this first game. Down 7. That's misplayed by Ledbetter. Just mistakes that you have not seen from the Eagles in a long time this season. 2 points away from game one.
Notice Coach Basil was calming his girls down.
That's in the net. That'll buy the Eagles a little bit of time. And this is an interesting portion because Gracie Ledbetter has been on the service for a number of different scoring stretches for the Eagles. Never been in a deficit situation. See what they can put together. That's into the net. 23-17. The Eagles have a rally in them.
Hello to Maggie Leak, who's watching the game in Oklahoma.
Ledbetter serves. That's misplayed. I think it went off the hoop. Here come the Eagles. Colvin, finesse shot, puts it down. 5-point game. You might take a timeout right here. Yep.
Good call, good call.
We'll take one as well. Eagles trying to put a rally together on Indiana SRN.
Can't make it to the game? We've got your back. Just go to www.indianasrn.org and tune in to all of the live action or go to our on-demand service and relive your favorite moments.
Welcome back to Heritage Christian High School. Jimmy Cook alongside the coach Keith Myers. 23-18, the Tigers on top of the number one ranked Heritage Christian Eagles here in game one in this best of 5. But a rally starting to be put together. Is it too little too late in this game, Coach?
I don't know, but I like the idea that you called timeout and you used all 60 seconds. You made Heritage Christian think about what they needed to do for 60 long seconds.
Let's see if it turns into any miscues. Gracie Ledbetter serves it up. Here come the Tigers. Well struck. One hit to get it over. Too far in front of the net. 24-18, and now game point for Triton Central. Okay. All right.
Now, there is talk that there was a net violation. If we can pan to there, the official is now talking to Lily Snyder.
Some clarification happening from Snyder and her coaching staff, and
everybody's satisfied.
They'll stick with where it's at. Game point for the Tigers. Colvin puts it down. So now it'll be Heritage Christian serving up their own destiny now.
Yeah, but you don't have any wiggle room here.
Lily Snyder, the senior, will have control of their last-ditch effort for a rally in Game 1. Almost put together an ace. Blocked. Kept alive, though. One hit to get it over. They do, and Ledbetter unable to get to the ball. 25-19, Triton Central came to play today, Coach.
Yeah, they did. You look at the hits and the consistency at the net. Traders Point, Triton Central really played strong. It's the net, probably the stronger team to be in the net all year against Heritage Christian other than Roncalli.
I want to remind you tonight's regional game is brought to you by Hunks and Movers. Get a free estimate. Professional and affordable movers for local and long distance moves. Our movers and service experts are here to make moving easier. 14 years of experience, family owned and operated, fast and professional. Call College Hunks and Movers today, 317-516-0569. We'll be back after this on Indiana SRN. Welcome back to Heritage Christian.
So I have a question for you.
Sure.
Have you ate a donut from Titus Bakery?
I've not. Have you?
I have their world-class cinnamon roll the other day. Don't tell Mrs. Myers, but they were delicious.
Your secret's safe with me.
Good. I'm glad.
Welcome back to
we're
regional action. Exactly. We're live right now.
Okay, great.
Welcome back to Regional 11 coverage in Class 2A Volleyball State Tournament. Heritage Christian top ranked in the class. Upended in that first game, 25-19, Coach. How much of that was jitters and how much of that is this the Tigers team that you can't mess with?
I think the Tigers are ready to play volleyball, guys. I'm telling you that much. This is the first game they have lost in 8 matches.
Been a long time.
Long time.
We talked about it in, actually 9.
That's correct.
No, you're right. It's 8, but it's the 9 of 10.
Right.
Yes. So that the second loss in that stretch was against Roncalli in the Circle City Conference final. What was effectively the Circle City Conference final. Anyway, Coach, you've seen this Heritage Christian team more than most. You know they're capable of responding. We saw it all the way back in August on a road trip of Mount Vernon. They dropped their first game and then were able to storm all the way back. What do they need to do to get to that level?
As a coach, you don't do anything. You have seniors on your ball club. They know what to do. You don't have to tell them. You practice. They know their routines. Trust me, the seniors know what they need to do.
It'll be a service, I believe, belonging to Triton Central.
No, I'm sorry. I think it's Covenant. It's Heritage Christians.
So it will be Heritage Christian. Game 2 of this best of 5. Time to see the resolve of the top-ranked team in the land of Class 2A. Tigers receive the serve. Slight miscommunication. Colvin, Snyder, back to Colvin.
I tell you, people down south, Bar Reeves understood because they already got the notice that the Heritage Christian lost game number 1.
Yeah, you better believe that news has traveled down there.
Quickly. In fact, I wouldn't put past people watching it down there.
Ledbetter serves. Nice little misdirection shot. Colvin puts it down. Coach, we talked about this a lot last year and a couple of times this year, that it's not something the Heritage does all the time. But it feels like when you want to, you just set it up to Colvin, and she's going to take you where you need to go.
And she's going to turn it on for
you. 2-0 lead for the Eagles. They did strike first in game number 1. Myers. Well received by Triton Central. One hit to get it over. They do. Hickey got a paw on it. One to get it over. They will not. I tell you what, Coach, of all the teams that we've seen Heritage Christian play this year, Triton Central has been one of the best of staying active, of continuing to talk as the play is going on. They haven't really been out of position like some other teams have, and they're committing immediately.
Yeah, they put the ball in play faster than other teams that we've seen Heritage play. There's a misdirected hit, and I tell you what,
Lily Snyder's one of the best at that.
Yeah, and Lily Grammer on the other side just lost her footing. She was there for the hit. She just lost her footing.
So now Snyder will serve it up. The lead is 2. Outside they go to Snow. Colvin, finesse shot. Finds the back line.
As many of our viewers know, the Circle City Conference is on Indiana SRN a lot of their games. Congratulations to the Guerin Catholic girls winning their semi-state in soccer. They are going to the state finals next weekend.
That's
Congratulations,
awesome.
Guerin Catholic.
Indeed. Counterattack by the Tigers. Once again, they power through. And, Coach, again, that's just an area where when you have Raven Colvin in front of the net, very rarely is she going to get overpowered by an opposing attack. It's happened a couple times this evening. It happened right there. Maddie Beaver serving for the Tigers. Ledbetter. Colvin. Got it to go.
I tell you what, though, she was right at the net.
Thought it might be a block for a second. The way it was being tracked and played. Kendall Hickey, the sophomore, now serving. One to get it over. Blocked.
2 hits.
Point for Heritage Christian.
I tell you what, that one, you either get hit in the face or you have to double hit to protect yourself. And here's
gotta pick your poison.
This is a key point of the game right here.
Outside, just slightly misplayed by Snow. Makes it 7-2. And a timeout taken by Triton Central. We'll take one as well. We'll take one as well. Eagles starting to flex a little bit here in Game 2 on Indiana SRN.
Can't make it to the game? We've got your back. Just go to www.indianasrn.org and tune in to all of the live action, or go to our on-demand service and relive your favorite moments.
Life comes at you fast, so it's important to have some help along the way.
Ah, my favorite patient. My favorite patient.
When the dust settles, it doesn't always end as anticipated. Embrace the journey and care for the ones around you.
My favorite patient.
For everything else and every stage in between,
my favorite patient.
Methodist Sports Medicine is here for you.
Follow us on YouTube. Subscribe at Indiana SRN. Jimmy Cook alongside the coach, Keith Myers, out of the Triton Central timeout. It'll be Kendall Hickey's service for Heritage Christian. They lead by 5, but trail 1-0 in this best of 5 for the regional title. Outside, Lowry powers it through and sent the defender back with that impressive spike.
You know, that's the first time I noticed that the timeout did not work. Heritage Christian scores right out of that timeout. Usually, the timeout kind of jinx you a little bit.
Just shows the resolve of this Heritage Christian team. Hickey, Snyder dives, one hit to get it over, and Colvin just lost it. Phillips was running over 2. Maybe a lack of communication there by both.
Or communication saying, I got it, no, you got it, no,
right.
We don't have it.
Like 2 outfielders. Got to talk.
Tampa Bay Rays. Okay, don't talk about it.
Served by the Tigers. Soft shot. One hit to get it over. It's Bramlett. Lowry to Ledbetter into the net.
Did you notice that time, though, Lowry took and called Snyder off, and Snyder went to her position. Good play. Ledbetter just mishit.
Schwetter's service. Phillips. Tracked down there by Shifley. Outside. And that's tipped, I believe. It was tipped by the Eagles, even though it was going out from the angle. So a point for the Tigers. They're back within 3.
That's good call by the umpire, because he's the only one that saw that backside hit, because the official was going to award point to Triton Central.
Maggie's service continues. Standing serve. Colvin tracks it down. Snyder was in a little too deep, had to misdirect it. Ricochet shot. One to get it over. Phillips. Here come the Tigers. Snow. Snyder. Back and forth. Aggressive long hits by both teams. That one partially blocked. One to get it over. Colvin does. Lowry. Colvin puts it down. Found the opening on the backside at 9-5 Eagles.
He's missing action.
Colvin will serve with a 4-point lead in hand. Outside. Blocked by Menon. Attempted shot there by Brown, but Menon snuffed it out.
You see the frustration of Shifley of just knowing she wanted to hit that ball, just misjudged that ball. Both of these teams want this bad.
Mm-hmm. This is a big game. Any way you slice it. Colvin airmailed it. 10-6. Tigers back within 4. A big game for a lot of reasons, Coach. If you're Heritage Christian, gets you right back into this match. If you're Triton Central, it's a commanding 2-0 lead.
You bet. And it makes a lot of difference.
Lowry drops it down. Riding the ship there for Triton Central. Paige Hickey serving, the 5'2 senior. Tigers go outside. Track down. Great work by Shifley, and that's into the net, 12-6.
That's an unforced turnover there. You cannot rest, though. You got to continue to put the gas on.
Yep, foot has to be on the pedal the whole time. Misdirection shot. Snyder to Menon. Can't get it to go down.
Now, Beaver just checked in the game. She made some great hits earlier in game number 1. Let's see what she's got here, game number 2.
Bramlett, overhand service. Ledbetter receives. Snyder, Phillips, blocked. Nice play there by Snyder, but a diving effort by the Tigers. Brown drops it in. Ledbetter pancakes it. It continues. Ledbetter again, still in the play. Phillips outside, powers it down, but another impressive dig. And they'll call that into the net, Coach?
Yep.
Tough to tell from our vantage point.
Now, I tell you what a pancake is, and we talked about this. If your hand is on the floor and it pops up, you cannot move your hand. You got to keep your hand on the floor. We practice that drill all the time. It is a tough thing to do. We've seen a lot of those this year.
We have, particularly in big moments. None bigger than that, though. Ledbetter again, diving all over. Myers puts it down, 14-7.
The talent level of volleyball in the state of Indiana has improved so much in the past 5, 6, 7, 8 years. Gene Kessinger from the association would tell you that probably the best volleyball is being played right now.
Play in front of the net. Kind of bumped forward. Body down there for the Tigers. And they find an opening. Does Heritage Christian. 15-7.
Shifley and Beaver got caught up together and fell down.
We'll take a break. 15-7. 8-point lead for the Eagles.
Can't get to a computer? Then we've got you covered. Just go to the Indiana SRN app and stay up to date with all of your favorite teams. You can watch live coverage or relive the experience with our on-demand service.
Burtner Electric Incorporated has been proudly serving our residential and commercial customers with quality electrical repair for over 33 years. We are fully licensed and insured in electrical wiring and electrician service packages. You'll receive a competitive assessment, whether you're a homeowner or a business owner, first-time or long-time customer. We offer free estimates for any new project. Call our licensed and experienced electricians today.
All right.
You're home.
Welcome back. Jimmy Cook alongside the coach Keith Myers. Maggie Ledbetter serving. 8-point lead for the Eagles. Play on the outside. Ledbetter tracks it down. Snyder to Myers. Struck by Schwetter. Myers again. Blocked. Ledbetter there. One to get it over. Hickey almost airmailed it. Gamer tracks it down. Maggie hits it over. Menon finds an opening. 16-7.
How about Menon coming off the bench and just rotating it, and they stayed in system. They never got out of system. That ball was there for a while.
Very impressive. Maggie Ledbetter serves it in play. Taken by the Tigers. Powerful shot. Hickey's there. They go outside, and that's going to be a point for the Eagles. Slightly tipped there by Triton Central.
Now this is the biggest lead that Heritage Christian has had in the match here. Let's see what they can do to finish this.
It's blown up to 10. Got to put a capper on it, though. Nice play that time by Triton Central. Overhand service just finds an opening. A little miscommunication there with Hickey and Myers, or Snyder, I believe it was. Door ajar for Triton Central. Tigers serve it up. Menon puts it down. 18-9. What a play there by Abby Menon, and now reinforcements in the cavalry. Raven Colvin will check in. Gracie Ledbetter serving. Ooh. Put it down to the Eagles. Serving again is Ledbetter. Set shot. Colvin airmailed it.
Maybe too much Chick-fil-A this afternoon.
Could have been. Colvin finesse shot blocked by the Tigers. Colvin again. That one ricochets and goes down. Snyder. Outside. Blocked. Colvin right there, 21-10. Served back into play, and now a couple miscommunications here by Triton Central.
You know, we talked about how you get up and you have to finish. You can see maybe the letdown a little bit here of Triton Central.
Myers serves it up. Slight miscommunication there by Triton Central. Myers powers through. That'll be in for Triton Central, making Heritage Christian earn this second game.
And maybe I spoke too soon.
Door is still open. Serving is Maddie Beaver. That's airmailed.
And Gracie Ledbetter
took a seat.
She followed the ball all the way through and had a seat. She didn't even want to deflect the ball.
Kendall Hickey now serving. Rather take a seat than force an error, right?
You're right, Jimmy.
Good block there by Phillips and Colvin. Misdirection shot. Lowry tried to put it down. That'll be 2 hits.
Yes, sir.
Indeed it is. There come the Tigers. Blocked again, but that'll be blocked out. Point for Triton Central. That'll be a point for Heritage Christian. They take game 2, 25-12. Tied at 1 apiece, or it's erased for the regional title.
Make it to the game? We've got your back. Just go to www.indianasrn.org and tune in to all of the live action, or go to our on-demand service and relive your favorite moments.
Hello, my name is Sean Kroll, and I've been a part of the Indiana SRN family for the last 9 years. Last year, we streamed a record 326 sporting events around Central Indiana. All the other guys broadcast basketball and football, but we at Indiana SRN also air volleyball, softball, baseball, and even golf. But we need your help. To continue our mission, please help us by contacting Coach at indianasrn.org. Indiana SRN, where you're always in the game.
Congratulations to the Indiana Hoosiers defeating Penn State 36-35 in an overtime. The first victory since 1987 for IU to beat a top 10 team. Yes, dear, you guys played well.
Yeah, shouts out to my fiance, wife. It's the second time I've done that since
Today.
marriage. It's never good. Ben, take notes. Shout out to my wife, Haley Cook, the biggest IU football fan in our house. Celebrations, I'm sure. I'm sure Judge is loose and going crazy in the backyard as IU able to pull it out, going for 2 in overtime. So for those of you joining us via that IU Penn State conclusion, huge win for the Hoosiers, and here in the regional final, huge win for Heritage Christian in that second game.
So we take a look at game number 3, Jimmy. This is a very important game. And I really tell you right now, I really think Heritage needs to come out and have that same intensity. Triton Central recaptured that late in game number 2, but now Heritage Christian, you're at home, you should be relaxed, you should be able to capture a little bit more of the game here and see what happens here.
It was a pretty decisive win, it felt like, for Triton Central in game 1, and then an immediate response by Heritage Christian in game 2 in almost the same dominating fashion, Coach.
Yes, exactly right. So we're ready for game number 3. Sit back and enjoy it. You're watching it on Indiana SRN.
This is a message for our score watchers, but we'll have to ask our staff members to keep an eye on Bar Reeve if we have any.
Yeah, we definitely need to do that.
Updates there. That's going on simultaneously, is it not?
That's right. They started at 7. Yes.
Okay.
7 o'clock.
Okay. Serving will be Brooklyn Chifley. It belongs to the Tigers. Outside they go to Snow. That'll be a point for Triton Central.
Got a text from our friend Anthony Gawley, said that he felt that game number 2 was much better control by Heritage Christian and thought Myers and Phillips stepped up a little bit better in game number 2. Anthony has coached this game for a long, long time, folks.
Point for the Eagles.
Snyder with an ace.
Finds the back row with an opening.
No communication there by the back row. Look at the crowd, Jimmy.
Great attendance.
I tell you.
Overhand service. Counterattack by Triton Central. Look at the point.
They caught a violation on a net.
That's what it looked like.
On Lowry.
Serving will be Caitlin Bramlett. Block and point for Heritage Christian.
And the foot stomp by Coven. I think she's fired up.
Anytime that Raven gets going, you do not want to be on the receiving end.
Any of those girls hitting the ball. I mean, Triton Central hits the ball hard tonight, too.
Kendall Hickey service. Outside, another block. Eagles starting to feel it. They lead it 4-2 here in this third game.
Unforced turnovers.
Can't have those, particularly in the regional final. Tigers served in play, a high arcing serve there. Lowry powers through. Ledbetter to Colvin, puts it down.
The rotation there for Triton Central, outstanding. I tell you, they're playing smart and they're staying close. That's what you need to do here. You just need to stay really close at everything going on.
Yeah, the defensive effort has been phenomenal.
It's been, it's best we've seen all year.
By the Tigers. Maddie Brown. Nice impressive hit there by Lowry. Misplayed that time. Makes it a 1-point game. Back and forth as both these heavyweights exchange punches here in this third game.
If you're a Triton Central fan, you got to be really pleased how your girls came out tonight.
Oh, yeah, they've been phenomenal. Great crowd travel as well. Nice dig that time by Shifley. Phillips. Outside attack. Goes down. Hickey a tad late to it.
And there's Maddie Beaver right there. Yep. on to good kill.
That'll be Amelia Shaw serving it up for Triton Central. The senior measures. Received by Phillips. Lowry blocked, but blocked out of bounds. 6-5 Eagles lead. Lowry will sub out. Paige Hickey subs in. Hickey, the senior, serving it up for Heritage Christian. Outside they go. Powered through. The block does not land, though. Falls out of bounds. Nice aggressive take there from Triton Central. Caitlin Bramlett will sub back in for Triton Central. All knotted up at 6 apiece. All tied at 1 game apiece here in the regional final. That one just finds the back line. Nice ace there for the Tigers. Maddie Beaver with the ace. The senior measures her next serve. Dug in there by Hickey. Phillips. One hit to get it over. They do. Snyder. Phillips again. Powers through, and I believe it was touched. Tied at 7. Outside, Myers. And an overhand shot finds the right line for Triton Central.
Sometimes the pitchers speak louder than our words, don't they?
Particularly in a game like this. As the sophomore in Maddie Brown serves it up. Snyder to Menon, and it drops. All knotted up at 8 apiece. Neither team given more than an inch. Now we're in the cycle for Gracie Ledbetter.
This is the second part of the game where you need to really find distance. Double hit, Triton Central.
Point for the Eagles. 9-8. Which team's going to be able to put together a run? Ledbetter with the ace. Gracie's been known to go on a little bit of a stretch when it's her turn to serve it up. We've seen that a number of times in the postseason already. That's received by Shaw. Outside, one paw on it there by Hickey, but that's all she could get. And a point for Triton Central. Back within a point. Brooklyn Schiffley. Colvin misplayed it. Don't see those too often. Tied at 10.
Yeah. I think she thought the line was a little bit closer than what it was.
Just got up there and got a bit too antsy. Try to right the ship. No, they'll go to Myers. Misdirection. One hit to get it over. What an impressive effort. Colvin powers through. 11-10.
Did they miss a 4 hit there?
That's what I was going to. I didn't. From our vantage point, I'm not jumping in unless the officials stop it. But that was my thought as well.
Yeah.
You're the more seasoned in the volleyball ranks, and you didn't jump out of your seat. So
I have missed several of those in my career.
Snyder serves it up. Outside to Shaw. Dug in by Phillips. Tracked down by the Tigers. Looked like that was going out. Point to the Tigers anyway. Into the net again?
Yes, sir.
I haven't seen a lot of that this season from Heritage Christian, but it's shown up numerous times here in the regional round. Not just tonight, but in the morning session as well. Caitlin Bramlett awaits the serve for the Tigers. All knotted up at 11 apiece in this pivotal game 3. The sophomore measures and puts it in play off a let serve. Gets the ace out of it.
That is a tough way to lose a point.
Nope.
And now Triton Central's in the advantage here.
Yeah, can they string together a couple of points? Get some separation. That one's out along the far side. Tried to find that line, but could not. We're deadlocked again at 12. Now it'll be Kendall Hickey's turn. The sophomore measures. Here come the Tigers. Shaw tried to get it over. They'll call 2 hits.
Yeah, you knew that right away, just the way the ball spun off the hands.
And the way the officials have been calling sets like that.
They've been calling
today.
them all day. Yep.
Been pretty consistent on 2 hits. Shaw for redemption. Nice spike. Eagles respond. They go back out to Shaw. And a point for the Eagles. Lead is 2, largest lead for Heritage Christian in this third game. And that one just slightly misplayed. An ace for Heritage Christian. Good angle on that service by Kendall Hickey. Misdirection shot. Eagles able to adjust. Phillips goes up strong. Nice dig. Shaw powers through. Point for the Tigers. Back to a 2-point game. Maggie Schweitzer serves it up. Returned by the Eagles for the point. Colvin. Now Phillips. Received by Schweitzer. Menon powers through. Good recovery by the Tigers. Outside they go. Tigers able to find the opening.
Semi-state soccer final. Cathedral 4, Silver Creek 0 down in Seymour. Congratulations. The Irish City champions are now heading to the state finals.
Hats off to Cathedral. Amelia Shaw's service. Received by Phillips. They go outside to Lowry. Powers it down. Schweitzer's there. Able to bump it over. Miscommunication. Snyder fakes to Menon. Phillips. Long, and it's a 1-point game. Lead was as large as 3 for Heritage Christian here in this third game.
To finish that thought, Guerin Catholic boys lost 4-3 in overtime against Evansville Memorial, and the Guerin Catholic girls win over Columbus North.
Shaw serves it up. Phillips on the outside. Phillips unable to track it down. We're tied at 16.
Kind of hard to hit the ball where someone is running right in front of you. You don't know where that ball is. You got a timeout.
We'll take one as well. Deadlocked at 16 in this pivotal game 3 on Indiana SRN.
Can't get to a computer? Then we've got you covered. Just go to the Indiana SRN app and stay up to date with all of your favorite teams. You can watch live coverage or relive the experience with our on-demand service.
Burtner Electric Incorporated has been proudly serving our residential and commercial customers with quality electrical repair for over 33 years. We are fully licensed and insured in electrical wiring and electrician service packages. You'll receive a competitive assessment whether you're a homeowner or a business owner, first-time or long-time customer. We offer free estimates for any new project. Call our licensed and experienced electricians today.
Welcome back to Heritage Christian High School. Deadlocked at 16. Shaw serves it up for the Tigers. Lowry floats it. Good diving effort there. Phillips trying to put it away. Found the back corner.
Boy, I tell you what, that official right there in that corner took the hit too, buddy. Nice play. Way to stick your nose in there.
Makes it a 1-point lead in what was a race to 9. Now a race for 8 points with Paige Hickey serving for Heritage Christian. Misplayed by Gamer.
This is where I think your senior leaders should step up, Jimmy, to see what happens here.
2-point lead. It's time for those moments, as you mentioned, Coach. Good dig effort there. Phillips powers through the block. And now a little bit of separation and wiggle room for the top-ranked team in Class 2A.
No, I don't think. It's too early.
I didn't say permanent wiggle room. I just said a little bit of separation.
Okay, I got you.
This Tiger team is far too talented to count out in this third game, but merely more separation than we've seen as that came out of there 100 miles an hour from Phillips. 20-16, timeout Triton Central. We'll stay here. You're good at being you. You've been you for years. Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance is good at your insurance. Find an agent to help you think about it at infb.com. Start with Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance and stop knocking on wood.
Let's watch this replay of the last spike here. Good work by our cameraman, Talion. Good set. But the ball still was in play, Jimmy, because Beaver got an elbow on it, got it up in the air, just couldn't get it up over the net. Show your support of McIntyre Imaging by visiting them online, McIntyreImaging.com. You can also access information and specials for Indiana SRN by clicking on their webpage and check out the pictures that are being taken. Call Liz at 317-997-9570 for full service in McIntyre Imaging. Liz and her company does a great job.
Now they do. Thankful to her and, of course, all our sponsors. Tigers looking to respond, and they do. Shot down the line. Makes this a 3-point game.
Got to mention Rick, too, because Liz will call me and say, hey, you didn't mention Rick. Rick does a good job, too. I guarantee you he was down at that IU game today. So.
Sure. Beaver serves it up. Play in front of the net. Phillips outside gets the kill. 4 points away.
Phillips is the one that's kept them in this game a little bit. We haven't mentioned Coven as much, but Phillips has hit some balls. Now she sits down. Guess who comes in? They got another hitter. Myers comes in the game.
It's a revolving door of depth, particularly in front of the net for Heritage Christian. Misplayed that time by Shifley. 22-17. Eagles 3 points away from taking a commanding 2-1 lead in this best of 5. Ledbetter, overhand service. Dug in there by Shaw. Block initially. Tigers responding. Set shot. Finds the corner.
Did not close the door. Got to follow through there. This is the young lady you want to be serving right here. Maddie Brown. Done a nice job. Young sophomore. I would put this deep.
Myers.
Again, did not respond on the second hit.
Makes it 23-18. Lead now 5. Ledbetter. Float shot. Played through the net. Tigers stay alive. Back within 4. Schiffley, the senior, serving. Ledbetter digs for it. Colvin, finesse. Back to Colvin, powered down. What an effort there by the Tigers, but it ricochets out of bounds, and it's game point for Heritage Christian.
Now you know how I was when I coached, because I almost got him out of my chair twice that time. Wow. Great volleyball. Both teams, great job tonight.
Lily Snyder serving for the game. Puts it in play. Slight miscommunication, and the game goes to Heritage Christian. 25-19. And a 2-1 lead for the Eagles.
Yeah, now what you have to do is regroup. And if you're Triton Central, you have played outstanding. You just come up short a couple times, but we're talking 2 or 3 points. Played much better game 3 than they did game 2. Now you got to put it all together. Now, if you're Heritage, if you're seniors and you're hearing all the seniors communicating and talking, we're going to take a break. You're watching high school volleyball on Indiana SRN.
How does a good man become even better? By working out? Or by working his way up the corporate ladder? By changing his diet? Or by changing his style? By traveling the world? Or by staying perfectly still? For 300 years, we've helped good men become the best versions of themselves through a dedicated fraternity and by taking an oath to live a life of integrity, service, and brotherly love. Men who are as committed to each other and their families as they are to our noble cause. In the end, we don't just make men better, we make them Masons. Not just a man, a Mason.
Welcome back to Heritage Christian High School, the regional final here in regional number 11. Class 2A state tournament, and the number 1 ranked Heritage Christian Eagles in the driver's seat, up 2-1. 1 win away from another trip to the semi-state, the defending 2A state champions. Rolling right now.
Volleyball is not all we do here at Indiana SRN. We do also football. We have high school sectional football for you. Next week, Cathedral at Terre Haute South, Northeastern at Heritage Christian, Guerin Catholic at Chittard, Park Tudor at Covenant Christian, Shenandoah and Cecina, Mount Vernon at Pendleton Heights, Traders Point at Clinton Prairie, and Ben Davis at Southport. Yes, 8 big games for you next week on the Family and Networks. And we got a surprise for you at the end of this, so stay with us. We have some surprises to tell you about next Saturday.
Oh, man. Set a reminder on your phone. Don't want to miss those.
8 ball games. I know you had a game last night in the rain.
Yep, we had Heritage Christian and Winchester. The Eagles able to take care of business there, responding after a rough showing in their regular season finale against South Putnam.
Watched a very good game last night as Guerin Catholic and West Lafayette. What a game that was. And congratulations to Covenant Christian, one of our schools, won 75-7 last night, so they advanced.
Yeah, we can't stress enough how amid the COVID-19 pandemic, we didn't know if we'd have any high school sports. But to be able to be in the postseason and fall sports just speaks to the ability of the IHSAA, our staff here at Indiana SRN, all the schools across the state.
How about the
health board, the administrators, everybody.
Administrators and athletic directors have done a great job keeping people healthy. And it's thanks to you for wearing that mask.
Exactly. We mentioned the large crowd, but plenty of masks being worn by the fans in attendance.
Quick start.
2-0 for the Eagles. Both, I believe, were unforced error points, though.
Quick start here for the Eagles.
Ledbetter sets up her service. That's blocked. 3-0 Eagles. So, Coach, I ask you this. Every game, where's your threshold before you're calling a timeout?
4-0.
All right.
Maybe 5.
Ledbetter. Overhand serve. Received by the Tigers. Shaw, powerful hit. And that stops the run for Heritage Christian right there.
Now
Makes
I
it
don't
3-1.
Now I don't do anything.
Yep.
Now I let my kids play.
Pocket it and see where things go.
Yes, sir.
Service by the Tigers. Tracked down by Snyder to Myers. Powers through a block, 4-1. Snyder set to serve again. Received by Shaw. Nice play that time by Schweitzer. Snyder to Colvin. Good dig effort. Can they track it down? No. They're great on that first response, Coach. Something that we don't see a lot of teams able to do. But because of how much force of your force and your upper body that you're trying to get down there, it's hard to accurately put it back forward and play.
Anthony Gawley and I will tell you, if you can get it up and then follow it and track it down, you have a good chance. But, boy, you're right. It's hard to get that back up after that hard hit.
Response there by the Eagles. Shaw floats it over. Phillips puts it down, finds an opening. 6-2, lead back to 4.
The backtracking did not work that time for Triton Central.
And the service continues for Kendall Hickey. Well, misdirection shot.
Nice.
Snyder was ready for it. Lowry blocked. Able to power it over, though, and that one, I believe, was out. Indeed, it was. 7-2.
But what quick reflexes for Triton Central to put it back in play, and caught him on the heels. Fortunately for that, the ball did not get inside the lines.
Hickey serves again. One to get it over. Phillips powers through a block and unable to get it over that time was Triton Central. It's 8-2 and a timeout taken by the Tigers. We'll be right back on Indiana SRN.
There's no greater anti-poverty measure than to give a person a job. That helps them start to change that trajectory.
Morales Group is a full-service staffing company that provides temporary labor in the Indianapolis, Central Indiana market.
It was a challenge that was given by my father. He wanted me to give back much more than I had been. Then I realized that when he said more, he wanted me to see how I could give more. And it wasn't just in money, but in time and in services. And that's how the Morales Group was created.
I started off at Morales Group as an intern. I interned for 3 years before going on full-time staff here. What I love most about Morales Group is that big family aspect. I come from a big family in Mexico, and since the company is continuously growing, I feel like there's always a new member of the family that I get to know.
We're willing to give. We're willing to serve others, and we're not expecting something in return.
Come talk to us. We would love to work with you.
Welcome back to Heritage Christian. 8-2 your score. Here in Game 4. Tigers out of their timeout, looking for a response. Down 6, they trail 2-1. Great finesse shot there by Elizabeth Phillips, the future Arkansas State Red Wolf. There you go.
I didn't know you knew that. Did you look that up?
No, I did not. I told you that this morning.
I
when
know.
You told me it was
Right
Arkansas
off
State.
the tip of your head.
Right off the tip. Shout out to the NCAA college football video games. Had shots out by the Tigers. And the Red Wolves, they're getting ESPN love every now and again.
I got you.
Particularly amid the pandemic with the late start to the Big Ten and the Pac-12 still yet to take the field.
Well, if you remember, we did our little NFL thing during the NC2A thing during the pandemic. 9-4 is the score.
Service for Schweitzer. Fake to Colvin. Lowry finds an opening.
I stand corrected. Our producer corrected me.
It's always good to have
He's done a great job. He's been here since 7 o'clock this morning. Good job to Ben Wood.
Hats off to Ben Wood, particularly his hat. Raven Colvin serves it up. Here come the Tigers. They power through a block. Bring it back within 6. Triton Central not going to go away quietly.
Real quick, Ben is off the shelf. He's getting married very soon. So congratulations to Ben.
Hats off to you there. Shaw serves it up. Menon powers it down.
He's taking notes from everybody on the staff now. Everybody on the staff except Ben and Jared are married. So
there you go. Paige Hickey set to serve. 11-4. Shaw receives that. Ledbetter digs in. Phillips powered through a block. Go to her again. Finesse shot drops.
Campfire, first one of the night, isn't it?
I believe so. Lead is 8. Critical juncture here. Long shot tracked down by the Eagles. Phillips puts it down. No, the outside official says it was long.
Took his time to make sure he saw the play through his head. I like that. I
Sure.
want you to get it right.
Gathers himself.
Exactly right. That's a great call.
Regardless of which way it was, Eagles end up with a point out of it.
As we would say in basketball.
Well, I wasn't going to say that, but just say Rasheed Wallace has a great quote out there.
Everybody knows it.
Ledbetter overhand service. Tracked down by the Tigers. Ledbetter tracked that down. How do the Tigers respond? Ledbetter got a paw on it. No one else can get there. 13-6, the Tigers crawl back to within 7. They serve it in play. Menon puts it down. Tigers came into this 26-3 on the season. Ledbetter service. Shaw. Colvin cross body puts it down. 15-6, 10 points away is Heritage Christian.
When do you call that second timeout? Do you have another run?
My window's 2 points.
I could see that.
Paul there by Hickey.
Oh,
Ledbetter
my.
tracks it down. 1 to get it over. Maggie does. Tigers go outside. Colvin puts it down. 16-6, lead is 10. Timeout will be here by Triton Central.
Ledbetter did that. Hey, Jimmy, real quick, we want to thank a lot of people who have made this possible for us today. The administrations of all 4 schools. I know we got some stats from all 4 schools today. It was an early start for our production team. At 7 o'clock, as we talked about, the athletic directors, Sean Crawl, who has done all kinds of tweets and message boards throughout the week. Jerry Collins, our CEO, has done a great job. He was away today, folks, and job well done. Ben, who's done a good job producing not only one game, but done 2 games today. That's incredible. Tellion, who's been our camera guy all year long, he's done a nice job today. You, Jimmy, nice job by you and the Indiana High School Athletic Association and the teams, but more importantly, the fans. It's you that put us on the air. We thank you very much. If you would like to continue to help us, please contact us at coach@indianasrn.org.
That's the coach, Keith Myers. I'm Jimmy Cook. To add to that, thanks. Want to thank all of you, the viewers, tuning into this exciting regional final. 16-6. Eagles on top by 10. Make it 11.
How about that hustle for both of those Triton Central players?
Yeah, aggressive effort all the way into the Eagles student section.
And how about the student section moving out of the way so they could hit the ball? That's great sportsmanship. You can get in the way. No. Let them play.
Gracie Ledbetter now serving. Lead is 11.
And it's now looks like the official is calling maybe the trainer over to see one of the players here. Officials now ready to put the ball in play. I don't know what that delay is for, but I'm sure they'll correct it.
Ledbetter serves it in play. Diving for it that time was Ledbetter. Myers one to get it over, can't. Good effort though.
Jimmy, I see what they did. They put the crowd back up on another step, not on the floor. That's a great move by the officials. They did nothing wrong, folks. But now they're up on another step. That's a great call.
Yep. Player safety, always important. Myers. Soft loft shot that time by Shaw. Point for Triton Central.
Got a net violation on Snyder. Here's this run. This is it.
Shifley. Outside to Myers in the net. So a couple unforced errors. And now if you're Heritage Christian, when are you thinking about calling a timeout?
11.
11? All right. Well, earlier than that.
How about 9?
17-9. Coach Thomas not going to toy with it. Will step away as well. Tigers coming back on Indiana SRN.
Faith in a company is extremely important, and Johnson Mellon puts their money where their mouth is. In the past several years, we've, as a company, had tithed, which is pretty unheard of.
Things from donating equipment to churches, helping non-for-profits, helping wounded warriors, working with the Catholic community, the churches, a lot of people that may be even struggling that help daycares, help children come into this industry. So we do a lot of donations back to the community, but also our workers and our team also helps in those projects.
That one finds an opening. Welcome back. Jimmy Cook alongside the coach, Keith Meyer. It's the 7-point game.
The let serve got him again. Now it's 7. Now you start thinking.
Ledbetter there. Colvin. It's exactly your play. One to get it over. A diving effort by Shifley. Colvin again. Puts it away. Finds the line. Give credit, though, to Triton Central because that's usually a put-away play for Heritage Christian. That type of speed from Colvin set up on a set. It's usually good night.
When you can get it up, anything can happen to you on that second or third hit.
Lead back to 8. Lily Snyder now serving. Tracked down by Triton Central. Shaw. Ledbetter with the dig. Snyder for Myers in the net. They tried to go outside like that with Myers, but Triton Central making it very difficult for Kenzie. That one in the net again.
This can happen, folks. I'm telling you. Stay with us.
Ledbetter digs in. Lowry, finesse. Puts it down, 19-11. Subbing in is Hickey. Heritage Christian 6 points away from a trip to next week's semi-state. Colvin couldn't make up her mind when she took off.
Got to make that mind up way before that leap.
Opens the door for Triton Central. Schweitzer's service. Out. Or did it hit Colvin in the leg? It did. Hit Colvin in the leg before it hit the ground. It's going to be a point for Triton Central.
That is a tough call, because if the rule is if you're out of bounds and that ball hits you on the ground, that is a hit, and he rules that ball hit her before it hit the ground. That's a tough call.
Tough to tell from our vantage point. The lead down to 6. Schweitzer's service. That one finds the sideline again. Sideline hunting the last 2 serves is Schweitzer. Cuts it to 5. That one in the middle. Ledbetter there. Colvin puts it down. 5 points away. And now Raven will be serving it up for Heritage Christian.
Now, what do you do? Do you make this up because you did an unforced turnover? How do you come back and serve? Is that playing in your head, or do you get the ball over?
Experienced senior like Raven, I would say no. No, in terms of it being in her head, not of her getting it over. There's an ace. 21-14.
And if you're a Heritage Christian fan, you're chewing your nails right now, and you're counting to 4.
Yep. Got it in good hands. The senior and the Purdue commit.
The bet.
1 to get it over. That's airmailed. 22-14.
Now you're counting to 3. Hang on, Oklahoma.
Colvin. 1 to get it over for the Tigers. They do. A paw on it. Colvin can't contort her body enough. The door ajar yet again. Lead down to 7.
I think I would call my second timeout if I was Heritage Christian here. Just to regroup. Maybe not, but I think I would.
They'll let them roll for a little bit.
That's why I'm not coaching anymore, Jimmy.
Shaw serves it up. Lowry. They'll say that was blocked. Phillips. Good dig, but it drops down. 23-15. Eagles 2 points away.
You can just feel the tension, can't you?
Mm-hmm. It's palpable here at Heritage Christian. Outside. Menon. Net violation against Triton Central. 24-15. Regional championship point for Heritage Christian. Hickey. Outside. That's out. And the Heritage Christian Eagles are your regional champions. 25-15, the final in Game 4. They take it 3-1.
Scores: Triton Central 25-19, Game 1. Heritage 25-12, Game 2. 25-19, Game 3. And Game 4, 25-15. Congratulations to Heritage Christian. They will either be going to Jasper or Jennings County. Check our website on Monday morning. You'll also see our announcement on Monday morning. But you got to go to our website or go to our Twitter account at IndianaSRN. I cannot tell you, Jimmy.
I don't mean to be that guy, but you promised the listeners in the first game you'd have a surprise. That's the surprise?
There's our surprise.
Surprise, and there's another announcement with a surprise attached to it?
Well, it's just the way it is in 2020. As what a day. Our day started bright and early, as we talked about. We thank you. Everyone has watched, and congratulations also to our other schools that were playing today. What a great way to end a Saturday. We'll be back at it soon.
Yeah, we're looking forward to whenever the next time we're on air. At the very least, we do know that we have high school football next Friday.
8 big games for you next Friday night. And I tell you, hats off to Triton Central, folks. Just the effort they have made all tournament long and, came just short. But
they stole game 1 tonight. They had won 11 straight matches coming into this, finished the season 26-4, and went pound for pound for most of the night with the number 1 ranked team in the land of Class 2A. You're exactly right, Coach. Hats off to the Tigers.
364 days ago, it seems like we did the same thing on a Saturday night. Congratulations to everybody. Again, want to thank all of our sponsors, and we want to thank you. And if you still like to be involved with Indiana SRN, contact us at coach@indianasrn.org.
Again, for all our information moving forward with broadcasts, be sure to go to indianasrn.org and follow us on Twitter at indianasrn. Also want to give a special shout-out to Ben Wood as well, our producer at the controls.
He did good today.
He did.
Good job. Ben. I like that hat.
For the coach, Keith Myers, I'm Jimmy Cook. Again, our final in this one. The Heritage Christian Eagles are your regional champions, moving on to the semi-state courtesy of a 3-1 match victory. Again, for the coach, Keith Myers, and our entire staff and crew, this is Jimmy Cook saying until we talk to you next time, so long, everybody.